So you finished publishing your mystery now, and now you've gone on to our free choice. So you've come up with an idea for a story, and you have Thomas and the Great Discovery.
Yes.
Okay. So let's generate some ideas for our story now. Right? What is Thomas going to discover? What is going to be the Great Discovery? Well, you have Thomas and the Great Discovery. So where did you get that idea from? Was it
Book.
You got it from a book? Okay, so in that book, what did the character discover? Pardon me?
Can I go get?
Yeah, you can go get the book to help you. So you got the Thomas book. Now, do you remember what a discovery is? Okay.
Something that is new or lost or missing.
So when you find something new or lost or missing. So what would be a great discovery for you? What's something that means a lot to you that you want Thomas to find? A doll. What kind of doll? A toy doll. Okay. So you're going to lose a toy doll, and then Thomas is going to help you find it? Okay. So let's think of an opening for our story. What would you say if you had lost something? What would you say, or what would you do?
I was like to Thomas, please find my.
So do you want to start off by using dialogue and say, Thomas, will you please help me find my toy? All right, I think that is a great opener, okay? Okay, so now you wrote your opening. Now I'm just looking at this. Did you ask Thomas a question? Thomas, would you help me find my doll?
Yes.
So, should we put a period at the end? What goes at the end?
Question.
A question mark, okay. And then are you talking here?
Yeah.
So how can you show the reader that you're talking? Do you remember what you need to put on there? The little the quotation marks. Do you remember what those look like?
No.
So let's look in our story here and I'll see.
Thomas?
So look here. Here's Thomas talking to Stanley, and see the quotation marks there? See how those look?
Yeah.
So you're going to add those to your story because you're talking now, okay?
Where?
So you do on all the words where you're talking.
It's really hard. Is that how you do it?
Yep, that's perfect. Now you do one on the other end, so then you know when you're done talking. Okay, so you want to find your toy doll. Now, here's the thing. Does Thomas know what the doll looks like?
No.
So now we're gonna use our sensory details. So you're gonna tell me what the doll looks like. Maybe, so what's the doll wearing? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Okay. So now you're gonna describe the doll to Thomas so he knows what he's looking for. Okay. All right. So that's your next step. You're gonna draw a picture of the doll to help you. Okay. I think that's a great idea. Okay. So now you drew a picture of your doll. So now we're gonna describe it. So describing your doll to Thomas, what could you say about your doll?
That she's a girl.
And she's a girl, and what else could you say? She is a girl wearing a pink, what is that? A pink shirt, a pink
dress.
Oh, so she is a girl wearing a pink dress. Does she have a name? She doesn't have a name. Okay.
Is a girl.
So she is a girl who is wearing a pink dress.
She's a girl. Is that the same? Or is it? This is put W-E-A-R.
Yes, that's the right way.
Where?
And then we add the ing sound on the end. Okay, so now she's a girl wearing a pink dress. Now, one other thing I'm asking about, maybe I'm wondering about the doll. What size is the doll?
Smaller.
She's a small doll. Well, what could you compare it to? If you, something that
Tiny.
well, I know she is a tiny doll, but how big would you say the doll is?
After first.
So let's look for something in the classroom that we compare to. Like, is she a doll? Is she as big as this book?
No.
She's bigger?
No.
Smaller?
Yes.
Okay. So she is a mini doll, maybe the size of your hand? Or would she fit in your hand? Okay. So now you can say, for the next sentence, go, she is a tiny doll that can fit in my hand. Because now I know I'm looking for something small. Okay, so you're using the SpongeBob book to write your own story about SpongeBob, right? So can you tell me what you've got written so far?
SpongeBob had a job to do, but Mr. Krabs did stop SpongeBob from Krusty Krabs. Those are the same.
Okay, so then the reader's going to want to find out why did he stop him, right? Okay, so have you thought why is Mr. Krab stopping him from working at Krusty Krab?
To put this money in his desk, maybe?
So he wants to put some money in his desk? So would he be stopping him from working at Krusty Krab, or would he be asking him to help him?
Yeah, help him stop him from doing his work so he can.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
He wants to stop from the work he's already doing so he can help him.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so so let's change this a little bit. So SpongeBob had a job to do, but Mr. Krab stopped him. So when we put stopped him, then he said he.
Ow.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We can just put a period there. So you'll stop, and then we'll just add him in there. Okay, so just write it. Okay, so when Mr. Krabs stops SpongeBob, what's he gonna ask him?
SpongeBob, can you help me with this?
I think that's a great idea. Now remember, is this Mr. Krab talking to SpongeBob?
Yes.
So what are we gonna need to add to show that they're talking? Do you remember what we did?
No.
What are these things? Do you remember, if we look in a story here, see how?
Quotation marks.
Quotation marks. So we'll add those in there, okay? So let's I'll help you with some of the words here, but we'll work on that, okay? So you finish your publishing and now you're for sure you want to write a letter. Who are you going to write your letter to?
My cousin.
Okay. So if we look at see our anchor chart up there that has our letter. Do we have our greeting? I noticed you started with thanks. Do we have our greeting to start? So what do we need? What's your cousin's name? Okay. So you can say dear or to his name. Okay. Then, what's your opening going to be? What are you going to say?
Hey. My letter. Your letter to me.
Thank you for giving you the letter. Now, is he visiting right now?
No. Not.
Did you like the letter then? So you can say, I really liked your letter, thank you. Okay, so let's remember, you have the letter anchor chart right up in the class there. All right, so let's make sure we have all the good parts of the letter, okay? Okay, so for your free choice, you chose to write a comic. What's your opener for your comic? What opener did you pick?
Yay.
So what example is that? What did you use from our...
Onomatopoeia.
The onomatopoeia. So what's happening in your comic?
So what?
So these look like some Minecraft guys.
Yeah.
So what's happening in Minecraft?
Herobrine spawned a Herobrine villager, and he said, "Help me,"
Okay, so I want to know, why does he need help?
because he's going to be attacked from Herobrine villagers.
Oh, he's going to be attacked? All right, so is that going to be the next part of our comic then, where they're getting attacked? Okay, I'm excited to see what happens next. So we have our opener with our onomatopoeias, and then we have Herobrine spawning a villager, and then they're going to get attacked and yelling for help. This sounds pretty exciting. I want to keep reading on.
Yay. Put them in lava.
Okay, so now now what's happened? So you've added stuffed shoe mystery. So the hero Brian Villager is attacking him. So how did he get help?
No, he just dig down and then fell on him. And then after he said he will help. He went down and then after he said.
Oh, so he dug down to help
Yeah,
them.
yeah, and then after he got his sword and then fight them.
Oh, so he got a
But
sword to
except
fight
for
them.
him,
So he's
good
gonna.
guy.
All right. So now, what do you think? What should we write about next? What happens after he fights him?
He finds a diamond block and then he mined it. Then he gets a diamond sword.
Oh, okay. Is that going to be in the next part, or is that all right here?
Oh, that's gonna be
Or is that the next part of our comic?
next part.
Okay. You were on a roll, buddy. Awesome job.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm looking at. You finished your first mystery, and this seems like a mystery to me because your opener, you say, "I lost my skateboard and I'm looking for it." So what opener did you pick then?
Fact.
A fact. Okay. So now you're going on and you're looking for your skateboard. So you're explaining how you lost your skateboard here. So can you tell me how you lost your skateboard?
I was riding it in summer, and I saw my friends. They pushed me off my skateboard, and I would try to run after them, but they were too fast, and they hid my skateboard with them.
So they hid your skateboard. So then what are you going to do to find your skateboard?
Look for clues.
So what are some clues you might look for?
Reels, a reel from my skateboard.
You might look for a wheel from your skateboard. Okay.
Wood that let's say your name on it.
The wood they might have. Now, do you know who the friends are, right?
Yeah.
So where is a place you could go and look for your skateboard too? Do you know where they live?
I forget, but yeah, I do really I know where they live.
So you could go look at their house too for clues. All right, so let's add that to our story. So the clues, you're going to look for maybe wheels, or you're going to look for, maybe you're going to go to the house and ask them if you can have your skateboard back.
Okay.
Okay? So your free choice, you wrote a comic. What did you pick as your opener?
Bag.
What opener is that?
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah. You know what that reminds me of is when I read comic books when I was your age. Comic books have a lot of onomatopoeias in it. So why did you start with bang?
Because it is actually about a super pony.
A super pony. Okay, so why was there a bang? To me, it looks like in your picture someone knocking on their door.
Actually, the bang was the bang. Somebody asked, "What is that?"
Oh, so the bang sound, and then they're asking what it is. Okay. Oh, and I'm looking at your super pony can fly.
Yeah.
So what happens in your story? Can you tell me what happens in the story?
Okay. Bang. What is that?